The year was 1962. Thousands gathered under the blazing Texas sun at Rice University, waiting to hear their young president speak. Then, with calm confidence and a spark in his voice, John F. Kennedy said the words that would make history: "We choose to go to the moon, not because it is easy, but because it is hard." In that single moment, America's dream reached beyond the clouds. The world was divided by the Cold War. The Soviet Union had already sent a man into space, and America seemed to be trailing behind. People were doubtful, fearful, and uncertain of the future. But Kennedy stood tall and dared to dream bigger than anyone before him. He didn't just talk about science, he talked about courage, discovery, and the human spirit's unstoppable will to explore. When Kennedy spoke, it wasn't just a political speech, it was a challenge to humanity. He made people believe that the impossible was within reach. His words weren't meant for scientists alone, they were meant for every young person looking up at the night sky, wondering what lay beyond. His voice carried hope, passion, and the belief that mankind's destiny was written among the stars. After that day, something changed. NASA's halls buzzed with purpose. Engineers, astronauts, and dreamers worked day and night to make Kennedy's vision real. Rockets failed, missions went wrong, and tragedy struck, but no one gave up. Kennedy's dream had become America's mission. Every setback only pushed them harder toward the moon. But the man who started it all would never see how it ended. In November 1963, John F. Kennedy was assassinated in Dallas. The dreamer was gone, but his vision lived on. His words still echoed in the hearts of those who refused to let that dream die. They pressed on, carrying his light through darkness and doubt. And then, 6 years later, the impossible happened. On July 20, 1969, the world watched in silence as astronaut Neil Armstrong stepped onto the moon's dusty surface. His voice crackled through the radio: "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." Those words felt like a whisper from Kennedy's dream, finally fulfilled. The whole planet watched in awe. Children looked up at the moon, knowing that a man had walked there because another man once believed it could be done. Kennedy's dream had crossed life and death, transforming imagination into history. John F. Kennedy never touched the moon, but his vision touched every soul that believed in reaching for the impossible. He showed the world that true leaders don't just talk about the future, they build it. His dream was more than about space, it was about hope, courage, and faith in what humanity can achieve when it dares to dream.
Whose inspiring story of politician would you like to hear next? Tell us in the comments below.